hope you all have as nice as an office as I've got for editing video. You can't beat it. You know, one thing that I would like to portray about homesteading, people think it's a romantic idea, and I'm not a homesteader. I try to show you all a little bit about what the work is involved. Now, if I was a real homesteader, I would have a whole lot more work involved. But I'm not a homesteader, I'm a hobbyist. Whoops, let's back up here. Don't want to cut this part on out. You know, it's pretty simple to post a video showing your garden, showing you doing a little hunting, a little butchering, whatever it is that you may do, and call yourself a homesteader. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong on this. You know, I'm not the person that sets. I'm not the person that sets the criteria of what a homesteader is. So never mind what I got to say. If it offends you, we're all entitled to our own opinions. I'm just expressing mine. But my opinion is a homesteader is somebody that works hard on their homestead to provide a large percentage of their means for homesteading, of their lifestyle, their food and their life, paying their bills, etc. And I don't do any of that. I'm just a hobbyist. And this here is my office. Whether I be sitting up by the campfire, or I'm sitting out here in the garden, it's what I enjoy doing, folks. But I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of bugs out here in this garden. I'm thinking about bringing one of them zapper lights on out here. Got a lot of these little tiny black beetles flying around. But I will tell you, I do enjoy making videos. I enjoy editing them to my standard, not to your standard. I just enjoy living life and doing the things that I want to do. I don't have much to live on. Don't need much to live on. Look at that. Ah, man, this is kind of cool. This is the yellow crookneck squash over here. I got 2 honeybees in there pollinating. Y'all can't see it from this video, but I can. You'll have to wait and see it come out on the other video. You don't have to be a homesteader to see this kind of stuff. You just have to be a gardener of some sort, hobbyist gardener, a little herb garden, a little something. Oh man, I was hoping this video would turn out this part of it, and it did. It's coming out nice. Bee lady, this shot will be for you. Maybe I can figure out how to add that on. I'm editing in Filmora, and I'm just learning it. And I'm waiting for Daryl to get back from his ventures this weekend. Well, he's going to be gone for a little while. He told me, oh man, of all the times for you to get Filmora, and I'm taking off. Yeah, Daryl, if you see this video, I'm still going to have plenty of questions to ask you, but I have figured out the basics. But the more I figure out on this program, well, the more questions I have. I got to back up here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and split it there. Well, let's play it. And now we'll back it up from there. We'll split it right there, so my next scene I can cut something on out of there. You see, when you're a homesteader, you you might not have all the resources of trees that you need for your sawmill. And it may be in the middle of the garden season. You might be needing to get out there and plant, but you need to get those trees. That means you're going to work a longer day. You may need to be out there canning and putting up groceries. It may be hunting season, and you got to harvest that meat. But if you're a homesteader, you don't have a 6 or 8 hour day. You have a 16-hour day. That's what it takes. You just never know, what you're going to have to get done. But your life is counting on you. Your family is counting on you to get it done. You may be needing to build a barn, put feed up for the winter. Or maybe you're needing to build a kitchen. Whatever it is your needs, you got winters are coming. You still have the crop out in the field. You got hunting season coming. But it all has to get done. The day doesn't stop after 8 hours. You just got to keep on going. If you're a homesteader, winter's coming. You don't have time to toy around with your firewood. You got to get it put up. You still have the garden to do. You still have the barn to take care of. Canning season's coming if it's not already here. You got to do it all. You got to get it all done. You don't even have time for a side job to work in town or something if you're making a living. I'm not saying you can't be a homesteader and hold a full-time job. I'm saying you got to be a badass, tough guy to do it. There's a lot of things to being a homesteader. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs, your family needs, making sure that you got your food put up, making sure that the wood pile is stocked up for the winter, making sure critters aren't getting to your food supply when it's growing. If you're a meat eater, getting on out there and get the meat, whether you grow it for yourself or whether you for it. You still have property tax that you got to pay, and other taxes may apply to you. All this has to get done. It's a hell of a chore if you think about it, trying to put up all 100% or 95% of your own food, or a huge portion of it. To put up all of your heating supplies, to have the place to put it in, and there's always a demand or a requirement, those are wrong words. There's always that need to improve on your storage situation, whether it be for your barn, for your farm animals, or whether it be for your own food supply. There's always jars to be replaced. They cost money. There's a lot of demands on being a homesteader. I mean a lot. My question is, why would anybody want to be a homesteader? It's too much work. And then I have to ask a lot of people that claim to be homesteaders, and I'm not trying to belittle these people, because a number of them, I really value their channel. They have some great content. I love it, and I don't want to insult them. But how does a real homesteader have time to, first of all, even make video of what they're doing, if they're truly a homesteader? And second of all, how would they have time to even edit it? Now, like I said, I'm just a hobbyist. About the only thing that I count on from myself 100% is my firewood. And you can see that I'm fairly well set up for that, for my firewood. Outside of that, my food, well, I try to supply myself with 50% of the food for the year, but if I don't, I'm not hurting. I can go to the grocery store. You know, being a homesteader has been romanticized a lot, but if you don't like hard work, if you don't like demands being placed on you, don't be a homesteader, because I tell you what, if you become a homesteader, you will place more demands on yourself because you have to than you would ever have working at a 9-to-5 job and coming home and paying your bills and taking your 2-week vacation every year. Much easier life. Homesteading has been romanticized. The realities are, it is hard work. And anybody that does it, anybody that has truly lived that life, are really thankful for the life that they have now. Anyway, folks, if the girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me, such as doing this kind of stuff that ain't got no value but maybe 2.5 cents a month. And if they don't find you handy like me, just pray that they find some reason to have you around. Y'all come back now, yeah. Bye.